Hi everyone, welcome back. We're on to the 5th episode now, the 3rd season of The Bear. I'm sorry it's taken a while, I was away for a bit. And I'm back now, and it's been a while since I last watched the show, but I just did a little quick skip through timestamp randomly to remind myself of what happened. And we ended on a bit of a cliffhanger, didn't we? Because the restaurant's been reviewed without them knowing, and we're just gonna sort of wait on what that review might be. It could be pretty decent, it could be pretty shit, depending on when the reviewer showed up. Actually, it could still be good, even when they were going through their, tough times. They seemed to struggle towards the end of that month. But the meal could have still been good, just as long as they didn't hear the screaming inside the kitchen. So, it's very likely that it'll be a good review. I imagine it probably will be. But, yeah, besides that, what else do we have? The introduction of Richie's kid. This was our first time seeing her, and his relationship with her soon-to-be stepfather. And he seems to want Richie's approval and wants some kind of relationship-ish kind of with Richie. He wants to go to the restaurant. Richie seems a lot more standoffish, but it's kind of understandable. I imagine we're going to get a wedding at some point, the wedding of Richie's ex, Britta, because they mentioned the mother as well. What was her name? Dee Dee or something like that? They mentioned her name, so we know that Jamie Lee Curtis is going to show up at some point. I have a feeling potentially at that wedding, or maybe at Natalie's birth, because she's ready to pop soon, isn't she? So, and I saw that the name of this episode is Children, so methinks a birth scene, perhaps, this episode. Sydney's got her own place now to live, so she's building her independence, and she's a bit apprehensive towards signing that contract that Kami has sent her. Understandable, I think. She's having her doubts. I think that's fair enough with the way that he's been behaving, but yeah, let's finish talking and watch the show. To do with the music. She's struggling in church. I will say I do like how the show's been using music to be a bit more experimental with the vibes in this season. We had that whole episode with, what was it, ballet music or opera music? Now we got this. Is this Natalie's episode? I think she's the only one who hasn't had an episode yet, really.
Oh, it's good, I'll do it! I got it!
Break the boxes down, guys. Come on, man. Is he moving out? Or he's sorting out his mum's stuff?
Is there anything you think you'd want to keep?
I think I'd want to keep everything.
We never really got to talk about...
Stop. It's okay. It's fine.
No, I do. I just
About
want
what?
to say I'm really sorry.
When he asked her
I
out?
made things weird, and I'm sorry about that.
Oh, we've moved on from that. It's okay. Oh, he's selling the house.
It's scary relying on a person.
You rely on your dad?
Yeah.
He loves it.
How do you know?
You could just tell.
He's always 10 minutes early to everything.
Yeah, you're always 10 minutes early.
Well, yeah, I mean, that makes sense. I'm related to him.
Mm-hmm.
So I've tried before to be late, actively, and I don't know what happens. I end up coming earlier.
You are unwell.
Well, yes, of course, but you are also unwell.
Yeah, we're both unwell.
And we're both members of an elite club.
Dead Parent Club?
Dead Mom Club. Welcome.
Well, yeah, they've both got the mums.
Have you not gotten your membership in the mail yet? And dues are bi-monthly, which is really nice.
You know a lot. What are you, the president of the Dead Moms Club?
No, but I take minutes at the meetings.
That tracks.
I know. I'm very organized.
Wish you got to try the food.
Aww.
She would have loved it.
Has gone. Is it?
Is it?
And the leaves gently turn.
This is Van Morrison. That looks yummy.
Where you go, shadow?
That's not necessary. Eat it or something, man. Donate it.
And all around.
What's bothering him? What did he get on his phone? What text?
Come on.
Ah! What the fuck? How come? No money? End of an era. That's gonna psych him out of it. If her place can go down, then so can his easily.
Faster and cleaner, Chef.
Ever. I don't like the name Ever.
Now, back to the right. We've gone back to the right a couple times.
Yeah, now Jagova's on the right and the glass is on the left, so just move it to the right, please.
We've been on this glass for 15 minutes, Richie.
Photograph's gonna last a lot longer than that, Neil Jeff. Photograph's gonna last a lot longer than 15 minutes, so just move it to the right, please.
Oh, they're doing a photo shoot?
Close this. Fucking stupid.
Why do you close what?
Don't worry about it. Just move the fucking glass to the
Oh,
right,
he's upset
please.
about it as well.
Photographer's gonna be
Obviously,
here
he
in
did his
40
stuff there,
minutes.
didn't he? He let
Photographer's
everything
here in
know.
40 minutes, everyone. Stop thinking about pussy.
I'm not thinking about pussy, Richie.
You are thinking about
I'm thinking
pussy.
about
I can
tax
tell when
return.
you're thinking about
Tax
pussy.
No, I'm not.
Get your head in the game.
He's dressed for a funeral, isn't he? Look, all black.
We all want the same thing.
Phone?
That's a Bernays. I don't fucking know.
No, it's cool. It's like 2014 or something.
I wish I understood all the different food trends to understand that reference. Is this what 2014 food was like?
It's fancy.
You mean Dusty?
I mean, my dad gets the same thing every time we go to a steakhouse, which is...
Mint Chile is beyond Dusty.
But a mint reduction, not so much.
Yeah, no, sorry, I should have thought of that.
It's thought of. It's pasta for tonight.
I don't know, we have to see what tea brings back. I was thinking potato gnocchi.
Yeah, maybe with the beef cheeks.
Good. Yeah.
Beef cheeks. See, I thought it was all going to be a buff episode, but I guess not. Aubergine. Prawns.
Ooh.
Oh, maybe it is a buff episode. Never mind.
You're not having a baby right now, are you?
No, not yet. No, I think it's just lightning crotch.
What the fuck is that?
What is lightning crotch?
It's exactly what it sounds like.
Okay.
I don't like that.
What's happening?
Just looking through Carm's old notes. I was driving to work the other day and I saw this flower, a violet.
Yeah, the state flower of Illinois.
Is it now?
How do you know that?
Pete, he loves flowers.
That tracks.
What else does he like?
But no, my mom loved violets and I think I saw this one because it was white.
So you're gonna do a white violet.
I'm gonna try.
I had a childhood friend called
I
Violet.
think that sounds really beautiful.
Once again, my best friends. Carmi, number one with a bullet. Yep. Number two, Big Neil, always there for us.
Always.
Absolutely. Number
So much
three,
grease in
Francie,
the
when I'm
hair.
down at the dump. Number four,
Me.
I don't think so.
Why?
What did you do when I was 6?
Come on, Neil. I taped you in a cardboard box. I wouldn't let you out.
And it scared me to death.
Yeah, I gave you claustrophobia.
I'm still afraid of boxes. You know I'm afraid of being in boxes.
Yeah, I know.
Not much. What happened?
They don't got much. Market's dead.
You know what we should be doing?
Produce vendor. You don't have to say it. Don't worry, I got you.
No, it's okay,
I
Chef.
got
I
you.
got it.
I got you.
We're using the bread on the floor? I guess so.
Am I fucking this up?
No, Chef. I just didn't put the trays all the way in.
Dramatic.
No, not
Oh, they're
even
still in
close.
contact.
Beautiful, elegant.
You know why is she like,
I felt like she woke up and just didn't want to do it anymore.
So this actress here, I found her on
think
Instagram
she's
after
great.
the second season. She does loads of skits and stuff. They're not bad. If you've seen that one scene from The Social Network
Last
where
service next
Andrew
week.
Garfield freaks out,
And the
and then
funeral.
there was a recreation of it with what's that guy, Dylan O'Brien? She was also in that.
yeah, I don't
and
think
I
it's
think
really
she created
sunk in
that.
yet.
She like
I know
orchestrated that
Garrett's
whole
really upset.
skit thing.
How's the bear?
it's a fucking bear.
Yeah, aren't they all?
The market's always got so much cauliflower and Brussels sprouts, so whatever goes together, grows together. Exactly. So I figure if we could do something with it, we could keep hooking up Jerry.
Some meringue. That looks like paint. A shade of green.
How do you feel?
I thought it would be there forever.
Most things aren't. The photographer will be here in like half an hour.
And we don't know what the review says? We can't figure that out?
No, neither do they.
Heber needs help.
I know. What do we do?
Bring in Chris, Chucky, pay him from the beef.
Deal.
Oh, for sure, that would be a fight.
It's the only thing that makes money around here.
Okay. Did you call Mom?
Did you call Claire? You want to fight about that?
Not really. No.
Jeez.
Tremendous.
Tremendous.
She got all weird there when you mentioned the mum.
Ew.
Why is John Cena in
Ready to see
this?
the ghost?
Fuck off.
I know you took the SD cards.
Isn't that good?
I said no such shit.
You did.
Why is John Cena in this?
Work.
What
Why is he a
haunting?
fag?
all remember.
And his hair is a weird colour.
This
That's
is
not
my
his natural
associate,
hair.
Nicholas Marshall. They call him the computer.
Hello, Mr. Marshall.
Computer.
Nice to
Computer.
meet you. Computer.
By the way, Bear, this place is looking sick. Used to be a real shithole. Said with complete admiration.
I appreciate it. Sammy, what are you doing here?
Oh, these lemonheads need more horsepower, so they call it a horse.
Well, make it shine, yeah?
Shine it will.
We have run some analytics. Is that Sammy fucking Fack out
Yeah,
there?
he's buffing the floors.
They buff floors now, too?
buff floors now, yeah?
Fucking love it.
You're being a bitch.
No, I'm not.
Neil. Ted.
Buff the floors, man.
Yeah. Well, why? Yeah. No. Well, Ted.
Me?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well.
No.
Well, I did.
Good
What
memory
is this
of you.
dialogue?
I never thought of it. You poop in Dad's bathroom?
Most restaurants are allergic to success. And I'd like us to be a little different. Our findings have revealed that we are doing a shitty fucking job at a bunch of shit. Some other shit we're not so shitty at. Anyway, my associate will run through our findings, and with any luck, we'll learn a little bit about ourselves in the process. Computer enhance.
Facts? Attack!
This sample is based on a month and a half we've been operating and does not take into account any
Fucked.
funds spent previously on build, friends and family budget, other assorted fuckery.
The fuck is
They
that?
shouldn't be smoking
First
inside.
stool. You gotta be out of your mind doing that. Dog, I'm buffing the floor. Dog, you're fucking smoking.
Stop smoking.
Here. Not anymore, G. Put that shit out.
Why is the R&D cost so high?
Menu development.
Maybe we develop a little less.
Why don't you just tell us to do everything a little bit less? We can skip this and get the fuck back to work, huh?
Hey, Bear, do me a favor. You just, come over here with me for a second. I just want to have a word. Come on. You ever talk to me that way again, I'll drop you right to the fucking ground. You understand me?
I apologize.
And I accept.
Oh, he apologised. Very good.
You told me to be the guy.
I didn't tell you to be an asshole.
Two different things.
Understood.
Why is he flinching? Because Sammy's haunting me right now. It's true. What do you do?
Oh, just do your fucking work, man. They're annoying.
You giving me shit for not calling people back?
I'm giving you shit for having a phone and you don't take reservations over the phone. What's the point of paying someone to answer the phone just to say you don't take reservations?
That's a
It
good
makes
point.
sense. It makes sense.
What is a charger?
It's a plate that sits at the table before guests
Why do
arrive.
you call it a fucking charger?
I don't know. I
Charger?
didn't invent it.
You put food on this thing?
No, we clear it before the guests eat.
We don't get
What's
it.
the
Do
point?
not get it.
There's nothing to get.
So
Just-
it's a plate that nobody eats off of, and then you still have to wash it anyway.
That's
Yes.
correct.
No, fuck that shit. No chargers.
Yeah,
Told you not to
that's
smoke
annoying.
cigarettes. Sammy,
No need
that's
for
how
that.
Lung cancer. Haunted.
Next, you're at 2.5.
What lens you working with there, a little 75?
How was the review?
He's not going to tell you.
They don't tell me. I just show up and shoot.
It's okay. I won't tell anybody. What?
They don't tell me. It's above my pay grade.
Hey, Niels, if you want to take a step back, you're in the light. Back. A little bit more. More. Again. More. More. Keep going.
Just get out of the shot.
Keep going. One more step. Okay, great.
Can you ask them to prep the dish?
What dish?
They're supposed to get
They
food.
listed a duck dish, something he mentions in the review.
So you have reviewed.
It's mentioned in the review.
So they tell me what dishes.
Don't fuck me.
They tell me what dishes.
Don't you?
Fuck us.
I would never. I'm gonna make you guys look good. You smell cigarettes?
What'd you say?
Smells like cigarettes in here.
No,
You
it
guys
doesn't.
might
Yeah,
wanna-
'cause we're-
does not mean you can make your own ketchup.
I mean, it's gross anyway.
Hey, Chef Sid, could you please tell
Don't
Chef
make your own
Carmen to
ketchup.
prep the duck dish that we probably only made once for the photographer and wants to showcase it?
Do you remember the dish?
Do I? No.
No,
Not
not
you.
you. I don't know you.
I'm Sammy.
Okay, I'm Sydney.
Well,
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 Farm, do you remember?
Yes, maybe. I think so.
You do not remember.
I don't know. We did like 6 different versions of it. Do you remember?
Do you see why that's a problem?
Yeah, well, you don't remember either.
Exactly. Do you remember? Nope.
duck
we have
dish.
duck right now?
No.
All right, who are we going to send?
Everybody's back here doing prep, and the facts are buffing, and I do not trust them to make that a solo job.
oh, you want me to go grab a duck?
Please.
I feel like we're getting too much time with the facts. I'm getting less and less entertained by them. Is that Capri Sun? Ooh, mother's calling. Answer it. Fuck.
Pastry chef.
What about him?
He makes 2 things. That makes him too expensive.
What, get rid of him? That's not happening.
Okay.
He lost his mum.
What do you want me to do about it? That's Marcus.
Do you need a Marcus?
Yeah, we need a Marcus.
Can you get a cheaper Marcus?
Computer.
Natalie.
I've known you for 35 years. You're nice to Pete. If you fuck with Marcus, I will murder you.
Correct. Keep him.
Chef.
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 Oh, actually, we're not partners.
You haven't signed
We're
the
not
contract.
partners until you sign the fucking thingy.
I know. I've been busy. That's on me.
Yeah,
You excited?
clearly not.
Carmen have a stick up his ass today or what? I mean, like a bigger stick than usual?
He's always like
Like
that.
a giant fucking redwood tree lodged up there? I don't know, I kind of think it's my fault.
What? Him?
How?
How?
I just wish I'd done more, help them all out. Yeah, when they were younger. Do me a favor, kid. Next time you get 15 seconds, press a fucking button.
Yeah, get on with it, man. She is not signing that thing, is she? He's looking through the old stuff. Dee Dee, as in his mother. That's a cute picture. What a dramatic ending. This show does really have like it likes to bring in loads of like big A-lister names. This has been a thing that we've seen since season 2 now, and it's sometimes it's just a bit like, why? Like, why did we need John Cena to be in this episode? It was a bit random. And yeah, I like the facts traditionally, but this is just a bit annoying, to be honest. I was like, okay, you're haunted, who gives a fuck? And the dialogue is just a bit... It feels like they're kind of dumbed down for comedic effect in a way that's just... I know what they're trying to do with having that sort of like comic relief aspect when everyone else is stressing out, they're just doing their own thing, but it can get a bit much, I think, and this episode was definitely one where I felt like we were giving way too much time for these guys. In terms of everything else, I guess the main thing would be that the Ever restaurant is closing down, and I'm pretty sure Ever is a real restaurant, like it actually does exist, and it hasn't closed down. So, and I remember in season 2 actually when we had that Richie episode and he was talking to Olivia Colman, and Olivia said that her previous restaurant had closed down and then she built Ever after it, so now she's had 2 close down. Bit of an L, but I guess it sort of scares everyone because they're thinking if that place can shut down, any place can shut down, especially ours, with all the flaws that they see in their own place, compared to Ever, where they sort of held it to a much higher, where they felt as if like everything that we need to aspire to be is what Ever is, basically. Besides that, I feel like, I don't know, I'm feeling a little bit disappointed by the season so far, to be honest. It hasn't really done what season 2 did. I don't feel like we're building towards anything in a significant enough way to feel genuinely interested or enthralled in what's happening, which is disappointing because I do really like this show. We're getting little things here and there, like they mention Dee Dee, or like she's sort of like this lurking presence in the background of everything pretty much. And at the end there with opening the boxes, I felt like that was quite a jarring ending actually. It didn't feel like the end to the episode. It just felt like one little tidbit scene and then they're like, oh, let's just cut it there. And then all of a sudden music kicks in and then we get credits. It felt like a weird way to end the episode. Didn't really feel like an ending. And it wasn't like there was a revelation for that kind of music. It was just a picture of his mother. I thought maybe I'd missed something because it felt as if like there was something big happening in that moment, but I didn't see it. So I literally went on Wikipedia and read the little synopsis, and all it says is, Kami goes to the basement where he opens a box containing a notebook. It includes photos, one of which includes Donna smiling. And that's it. That's all the ending was a picture of his mum smiling. Are we supposed to get something from that? Are we supposed to... Is that like a big thing? It didn't feel like it. And especially because it was Kami looking at it, as obviously that's his mother, but it does very much seem as if his sister is the one who's having a bigger dilemma in relation to her mother. She's struggling to answer her calls and all that stuff. It was that little confrontation there where Kami said to Natalie, have you called mum? And then she immediately goes back with, have you called Claire? So that's sort of where we are with things. Kami's situation is Claire and his unfinished business there, and then with Natalie it's her mum. So for it to be Kami that goes down and sees this picture, that's not even like that significant of a picture. It's not like, oh my god, wow, incredible. She never used to smile. Like, come on. It's just sort of more of the same, really, where everyone doesn't really like what Kami's doing with a whole new menu every day, and so now they don't know which duck recipe it is that they need to recreate. They don't have duck. I feel like these are probably, realistic problems for a restaurant to have, but for a TV show and for the plot of a TV show, we've gone over this a few times now, and nothing seems to be coming from it other than Kami's just like, am I doing the right thing? And he doesn't ask anyone whose opinion he should be asking. He's asking Ibra. Obviously, Ibra is important, but Ibra doesn't really have anything to do with the main kitchen. He's doing his own thing with the sandwiches. And he asks him, am I doing the right thing? And Ibra misinterprets the entire question. How long are we going to spend with Kami doing something and everyone kind of being like, what are you doing? And Kami sort of doubting himself. How long is that going to go on for? It doesn't feel like it's the right way for a TV show to be. There's a repetitiveness to it. And I understand that it's probably more true to life, but for a television show, that's why season 2 was so great, because it was so clear what the finish line was and the journey that we were going to take to get there. And there was like a countdown, and obviously not every season can be like that, but it just feels like a very different show right now to what it was then. In season 1, it was a whole different thing because it was just trying to like tame the beast. That was everything that was going on right there. Yeah, I just don't really know what's going on right now, to be honest, with this season. It's just anxiety, but without, I don't know. The fact that Sydney doesn't want to sign the contract, I imagine she eventually will sign it. She either will sign it in the end, or she might move on somewhere else. And that's a completely different kind of conflict. That would be interesting, but at the moment it's just like, okay, every conversation she has with Kami is kind of the same. They're constantly trying to not argue with each other. I don't know. I think probably the best scene of this episode would have been the one between Marcus and Sydney outside of his mother's house, talking about, you know, the Dead Mum Club. I really liked that scene. I think that was sweet. I think it was well acted, well written. Other bits I'm a little bit more tentative about. I hope it does. I'm obviously going to continue watching it until the end, but if I feel let down by this season, I don't know how I'm going to feel anticipating any further seasons after this, which is a bit of a downer. I don't know. I'll just leave it at that. I'm still got high hopes, but just less facts. Let's reduce the amount of fact screen time, please. I ask that and only that for now. And yeah, I'll leave it at that. I'll see you guys next week. Bye.